So let's start off. You made your Somerset debut in May 1993 in the Championship here at the Cooper Associates County Ground.
Yeah.
Who were the opposition?
Lancashire.
Very good.
Next question.
Are we going to do it in the style of Mastermind, are we?
Absolutely.
Okay,
what else do you want me to say? Yes, Lancashire.
That's better. 2 words. Good. How many runs did you score in
Not
both
many.
innings?
I got 1 and 3.
You did.
Was it that way around?
It was that way around,
Yeah.
yes. And the same bowler got you out both times. Who was it?
Philip de Freitas. Yeah, Phil de Freitas one end and Wazimakram the other end. Yeah, tricky. Yeah, tricky. On a green pitch, it was like looking at the outfield.
Brilliant
Yeah.
stuff. How highly does he rate Philip de Freitas in the pantheon of England all round?
Yeah, I sort of caught him at the back end of his time, so didn't probably see the best of him, with all due respect to him. But nonetheless, when he bowled on that type of pitch, when he could bowl fuller and swing the ball, he was obviously hard work. But going into that game, I'd not been playing very well, so I was quite lucky to have been called up. I think I got naught the day before the game started, and I was at Edgbaston playing a second team game, and I was like, really? Why do they want me to play? But he came in and didn't get many.
Well, thanks to your contribution with the bat, Somerset did actually manage to win that game.
Yes, we did, in 2 days.
In 2 days. And one particular bowler for Somerset took fairly decent figures, of 9 for 32.
Andrew Caddick.
It was Andrew Caddick.
Yes, and I remember it very well.
I bet you if you buy him a drink, he'll tell you about it as well.
Yeah. Can you remember who got the other wicket is the question?
I cannot.
Yeah, well I can. Mushtaq Ahmed.
Mushtaq Ahmed. Well, there you go. Was that one of the best spells you've ever seen, Danny? Must have been.
I can't really remember what the spell was like, but you can imagine being a young kid playing in a first class game against all these amazing players and stars of the game that you've seen on TV. And then some bloke goes and gets 9 wickets, and it's like, oh my God, we've won my first class debut. We've won in 2 days, and it should be a 4-day game. It was quite remarkable to play in, as you can imagine. So the wicket was a bit spicy. It was very green, I remember. Not unlike some of the pitches we've played on here before. But to get 9 wickets, and it was in the second innings, wasn't it? So, but I remember Andre Van Troos I think he got about 40 in the second innings and got us a lead of 100 and something, and it was like, okay, now we've got a chance to win. But if he hadn't got that, because he didn't bat very well, Rooster, but he could slog it, and that day he slogged it for a good few, and that was the difference. We didn't win by many runs, but that was the big difference in the game.
Although Caddy took the wickets, I dare say Mr. Van Troos peppered them a bit.
I'm sure he would have done. Yeah, he used to pepper everybody, whether it was us or them. We'd all be in the firing line.
You're doing pretty well so far, so congratulations. You remember?
Yeah, but the easy ones. That's the
details.
easy ones because they're cricket. I can remember most of that.
Good. Well, who went on to win the county championship that year?
Oh, cheapers. Middlesex.
Very good.
Are they?
Yes.
What a gamble that is.
Obviously, everyone's really fond of Middlesex down here at the moment, so congratulations. In 1993, Australia retained the Ashes with a fairly comprehensive 4-1 victory over England, but who was the leading run scorer in that series?
So you're looking at the likes of Gooch, Stewart, 93, Butcher, maybe, not Graham Smith. What's his name? Robin Smith. Gooch. Gooch is the obvious one. He's going to have been playing most of the games then.
Remember that Australia won the series 4-1.
Yeah, Graham Gooch. I got no other.
I tried to check. It was in fact Graham Gooch, who was batting, I think, in middle order for most of that series.
Really? Easy position in middle order.
Absolutely. And who was leading wicket taker in that series?
For who?
In the entire series?
Both teams. Murphy's.
Shane Warne. The Gatting ball. That was that series.
Did Murphy's even play in that series? I don't know if he did.
He did. Yeah.
Did he? That's okay.
Yeah. He took. I think he was the second highest wicket taker. There we
Okay.
go. Back to general events of 1993. Your debut year for Somerset. Who was Prime Minister in that year?
That'll be John Major.
It was John Major. If you believe Spitting Image was very keen on peas.
Yeah, because he came down here. He opened this building we're in. He opened indoor school, and I was around then when I was playing for England in the 19s. I think probably a couple of years later, so it probably would have been 95. I think when he came down here, we met him then.
Good. Question number 9. Which popular British boy band, obviously your area of expertise I'm sure, who are still active today, secured their first #1 single in 1993?
Take That.
Let's take
It had to be Take That. Had to be. I used to buy all the albums as well.
That's a horrible thing to admit to, but there we are. What was the biggest selling single of 1993?
Don't know. Bryan Adams.
It was Meatloaf. I do anything for love, brackets, but I wouldn't do that, close brackets.
Okay.
There we go.
Not getting that one.
1993 saw the introduction of Premier League. Which team lifted the first ever Premier League title after a title drought of 26 years? It wasn't Bristol City.
And it's not United, is it?
You tell me.
Manchester United.
It was Manchester
Was it
United.
really?
They had that weird
26
kit with a
years.
string on the front.
Okay, 26 years without winning it. Gee.
There we go. And finally, sticking with football, the same two teams met in both the League Cup and FA Cup finals in that year. Can you name them?
Manchester United and Liverpool.
It was Arsenal and Sheffield Wednesday.
So close, yeah.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
You got some points. Well done.
Yeah, I thought I'd done all right
I
then.
think you did
Actually.
the majority of that
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Very good.